Is there anybody out there? Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. It's 12:05, January the 1st, 2021. We got out of the dumpster fire that was 2020. I hope you guys are doing well. I was up late, as I'm sure a lot of you guys were really, really up late last night doing whatever, celebrations you were doing. So I hope you guys had a good time. I hope you guys really were doing fun things with your family. I hope you guys were enjoying yourselves. In all honesty, that's what it's all about. Wrapping up the year the right way, um, doing something that at least, even with everything we went through, we can say, "Wow, man, we made it." We have our loved ones who God bless it, also made it through 2020 with us. And to look back as well and say, you know what, even with the tough times, we made it. We made it, everybody. Um, welcome, welcome. It is yours truly, Duncan Ramon Echevarria, your cigar consigliere. And like it says right there, please remember this is just for entertainment purposes. Laugh, have a good time with me. And let's maybe have a smoke today. I was going to do this a little bit earlier, but I kept thinking to myself, you know what, man? If this was you, you'd probably be still asleep, and I'll be honest, I didn't get up until like almost 10 o'clock this morning. So it's okay to sleep in. It's the new year. There's nothing open right now, so I'm not gonna be offended if you're still sleeping. I'm not gonna be offended if you're still in bed, and that's okay. Perfectly fine. Super duper. Hey, it's okay. Maybe it's time for us to, I don't know, stay in bed a little bit more, relax a little bit more, take a chill factor back, to things that really mean more to us, and that's just relaxation for the right reasons. God knows we've gone through some tough moments this year. Let me see here. We got a few people already on. I want to say thank you to everybody that's watching right now. Thank you to everybody that's jumping on board. I appreciate that. Um, Let me see. Okay, I think I got the wrong one. I clicked on the wrong one. Lord bless it. Again, as you guys know, that my technical savvy skills are really non-existent. So let me see here. Did I do this the right way? I'm gonna go ahead and refresh one of my screens to make sure that I pick up this video and I'm able to take a look at what I'm doing. And hopefully as you guys jump on, that'll be a great thing, and I can see a little bit better the commentary and whatnot. So hey, there's that handsome young stallion, Duncan Echevarria, the cigar consigliere. So listen, everybody, I am of course doing out of my favorite mug, the Frida Kahlo mug. I know. Look at that. There she is. Hi everybody, I'm Frida Kahlo. Look, she's looking. She's looking. I'm doing, of course. There it is. That coffee right there. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing, of course, Doña Noli Hacienda blend in a. I do it also in the mornings in a big Americano, a little bit coarser grind, and then I just do a splash of vanilla cream in there. Mm, delicious, delicious. I'm enjoying a Doña Noli natural premium blend cigar. Really, really, mm, it goes well. It goes well with anything. It just goes really well with that coffee. Um, the creaminess, the I guess a little bit of a sweeter note of the coffee in and of itself with the cigar really just makes it a little bit more well-rounded. I don't know if you guys have ever used that terminology for a cigar. Um, it doesn't make the cigar creamy or any of that stuff. It just sort of balances the cigar a little bit better all the way around. For example, this cigar, when you smoke it, it'll remind you of like a well done, well balanced martini. It's very nice and dry, and almost wants you to drink it more often than not. So it's like like drink a little bit more. But in this case, when referring to the cigar itself, it's a nice, dry, clean sensation. The umami aspect, if you will, about it, or the sensation, the physicality in your mouth is very dry. It's very clean. It's not a heavy cigar at all. But the flavors are wood. Definitely, you get that cedar tanginess, which I really, really do enjoy and I love. So again, that's what I'm pairing right now. I just lit it just a little while ago, so I'm excited about this. It's a good cigar, like I said, for a morning smoke. Well, in this case, let's call it the noon smoke or the early afternoon smoke, right? Mm. Excellent draw. I mean, I can't complain about it. It's an excellent draw. Um, I'll be honest with you guys as well. If I have an issues with my cigars, something that I've had a hand in, or that I'm representing myself because I've taken ownership of it, I'll tell you, this cigar doesn't meet my criteria for X reasons. So just keep that in mind as well. So, see right now for the podcasters, thank you very much. You guys are on. I really appreciate that. We are podcasting on multiple different channels. I believe that we are on Spotify. We're on iTunes. We are on Google Podcast. We are also on, let me see here. I can navigate. I don't know if I can navigate anything. Okay, yeah, I can't do that. We're on Pocket Cast. We are on Breaker. So we're in about 6 or 7 different podcast mediums or platforms, if you will. So thank you for you guys who listen to this, who support it. Very, very excited about that. And I really want to say every time anybody just jumps on board and listens, shares, supports, whatever it is that you guys are doing, it really means the world, not just to me, but also to my cohorts. That's Mike Striegel and Seamus Tully. Of course, we do our show predominantly just twice a week. It is when we all come together. It's Wednesdays and Saturdays. So tomorrow's show, I'm really looking forward to hanging out with the guys to see how their celebrations were, what they did. The family came in. I got a funny story for you guys, but I'm gonna leave it for tomorrow. So it's I'm gonna give you a partial. So last night, where I live, a lot of people were all of a sudden midnight hit, popping champagne corks. We did, my partner and I, we had a small bottle of champagne, nothing fancy. I mean, like I said, it doesn't have to be fancy. It's you're celebrating the moment with your loved ones. So long story short, and I'll tell you guys more about it tomorrow when I dive into it with the guys. I popped the cork, and I don't know if that was the sign or the signal for it. People started shooting their guns all over the place. Hey, what's going on, Kerry, man? Listen, we made it, man. We're on the other side of the wall. We're in 2021. All the best. Old love. I love this guy, man. I'll tell you. I got Kerry. I'm telling a little preemptive story of what I'm going to tell tomorrow. Last night, we had a small little bottle of champagne and popped the cork, and apparently that was the sign. Everybody started shooting your guns, and man, let me tell you, it was World War III out here. And Jonathan jumped up, and he was like, "What the hell?" I go, "I don't know either, but maybe we need to reciprocate some fire." So to finish the story, it'll happen tomorrow. But needless to say, I reciprocated fire, and even I was like, "Okay, that's enough. I'm good. I'm done." Details to follow in tomorrow's show with Los Tres Maduros. And like I said, I respect weapons. I really, really do. I respect guns, all kinds of stuff. But even I was, all right, I need to just, not play Dirty Harry out here and get my patukas inside the house. So we did. And then we just started watching TV, and I, called my mom, and I called my son in Miami. Actually, he called me, and that was it, man. That was it. I spent some good time talking to Carrie. I think it was 8, 9 o'clock at nighttime. We talked, and I don't get too much, even though you guys know that I do. But that's my big brother right there. That's my main man. That's the dude that when that moment comes, you gotta have like that friend. That's who you toe the line with. That's it right there. That's my main dude. So I'm smoking today again, just to let you guys know a little bit. This is the Doña Noli Premium House Blend in a natural. Well, it's here's the thing. Here's the thing. I'm going to touch upon this just briefly. Natural. What's natural? Tobacco is natural. It's a natural organic product. But in this case, one of the things that when we hear the word, is it a natural or is it a Maduro? Natural means in the natural stage of that leaf without going through the process of maturation, without allowing it to mature into those darker, richer, more intense flavor profiles. And the color of the leaf will change also. As you guys know, when you hear the terminology Maduro, natural or Maduro are terminologies, not necessarily wrapper names. Okay, and by terminologies, it's a terminology that's referencing the state in which the wrapper is in. Is it in its natural state? It doesn't have the natural color. For example, a Connecticut is in its natural state. It's a nice natural Connecticut. It's a creamy looking, golden, but that's a natural. That's what I would also call a natural. You can age anything. You can particularly within the tobacco realm. This happens to be an Ecuadorian Habano wrapper, aged 3 years. Again, but it's in its beautiful natural state. So that right there can get a little bit darker, but due to the nature of the actual tobacco itself, it won't get like dark, those rich. I don't want to say like chocolatey brown, dark chocolatey brown notes, right? Not notes, chocolatey brown coloration. It will not get into those deep, rich, dark colors. There is a way actually to mature a cigar or go through the maturing process, which Carrie and I would discuss this because, as a matter of fact, this gentleman that I have his book, I don't know if you guys can see it right up there. That book right there, that is Guia Gourmet del Cigarro by Paul Garmerian. It's a Spanish version of the Gourmet Guide to Cigars by Paul Garmerian. And Paul Garmerian talks about a true Maduro, which means a maturing process that does not involve any enhancements to the color, if you will. So that is done out there. Some companies do it, some companies don't. Again, it doesn't matter to me. But this is the natural. This is a natural. We also do a Maduro in this format. We've been really toying back and forth with the Maduro. I'm not 100% super duper happy with it. So that's why we really don't have a lot of movement, not just on the website, but also on the physical aspect. When we had the cigars, the natural just really hit it off, and people loved it. Everybody was super happy with it. It was like, wow, man, it's a great cigar. It's nice for the price point. We normally, believe it or not, we normally sell the Robustos at $3, long filler, hand roll, the whole shebanga banga, right? And we do the Toro and Torpedo at $4 at the shop. Or in this case, you can do a better deal when you do the bundle. The bundle is $55. Any size. We looked at what would it be for the Robusto bundle price, and so we just equated it across the board. To me, I'd rather you guys come back and say, you know what, man, for the price point that I paid as a bundle, this cigar really smokes a lot better, and it's a better deal all the way around. It's a better bang for your buck. So the idea was to take that cigar that normally was $3 and give it a better deal, and so it's $2.20 in the bundle. So imagine now how that also applies to the Toro, which was $4, and the Torpedo, which was $4. So great deal. Can't go wrong with that. Even with all that talking, it's still going strong. Wow, I love this. It's funny. The other day, somebody asked me, "What were you doing?" I got a text. IM, that's what it's called. When they saw me grab a cigar like that. Well, it's funny. And Carrie, if you're still around there, you can confirm this. Remember when we had Steve Saka at Tobacco Plus down in Greer, South Carolina? And Steve said you should be able to hold the cigar literally like this, right at the burn line, right there, without, you know, getting burned, without any look, all the way around, right there, there. So, and he said basically that's a sign of good construction because it means that the actual hottest part of the tobacco is in the center, in that filler point, right in that core, the cherry, so the heat will radiate outwards. So you'll get the least amount of heat towards the wrapper. But that when you grab your cigar like that, and you're okay with that, you're not like, oh my God, I'm burning. If you can do that, spot on. And the other thing also, there should be. Oh, did you guys see that? I ashed. Anyways, there should be literally no issues with the draw. There, ooh, I felt that one. I think that's why I don't do the retro hell stuff, because occasionally or randomly I get a little smoke in there, and my little nosy hairs get all tingly, and then I start sneezing like an idiot. But here's the thing. Gosh, I lost track there for a second. Anyways, did you guys ever hate that? See, I ash and then I go sidetracked. Okay, so holding the cigar by the burn line, right? Hey, what's going on? Good morning, Chris. Good morning to you in Canada. Thank you very, very much, man. I hope that you're doing well up there. I hope that depending upon where you're at, hopefully it's it's at least it's cold. I hope it's still nice, and that you're enjoying maybe a nice cup of coffee with a cigar. That you had a wonderful, wonderful evening transitioning into this new year. So all the best to you, Chris, man. Thank you very much for watching. If you are not a fan yet or a subscriber yet, please, right there on the screen, Los Tres Maduros, it's our YouTube channel. We would love it if you could jump on board, subscribe, hit the little bell for the notification, and like that, when we do a show, you'll be told, hey, the guys are on. I wanted to just do an impromptu, first day in 2021, a show. And look, my good friend, El Capitán de la Nave Interplanetaria, James Kirk, has just joined us. By the way, that means the captain of the USS Enterprise, James Kirk, is with us. If you guys did not know us, it is on permanent docking maneuvers and standby in Puerto Rico. So the USS Enterprise is there, ready to take off into space and go boldly where no one else has gone before. Todo lo mejor para ti, Roberto. Todo lo mejor para ti. I love Robert. Robert is a fantastic individual. A true diehard cigarologist, and that's a terminology that I coined. I'm gonna have probably to copyright that because I've been using cigarologist for a long, long time. It's my word. It's my word. I take ownership of that one, so I own that one. But listen, look at that. We got Canada, we've got Puerto Rico. We're going international. Is this happening? And you guys saw I just had a bit of a brain fart. I lost track of what I was saying. I was talking briefly about the burn. Again, going back to Steve Saka, he talks about construction, which is very, very important to me. If you have a cigar and you just you're struggling, you're like, oh my God, it's like that thick shake that you can't get through the straw. I mean, nobody needs to do that. Watch, okay, for a second, and also look at my cheeks as well. If you're doing this, wrong stuff. A little divot, just a little divot, a gentle pull, and you should get a nice amount of voluminous smoke. That's part of it. That's part of that construction. You want good airflow. Good airflow keeps a good heat source the right way. Also, because this is a Robusto format at 5x50. Well, thank you very much, Chris. Listen, I appreciate that, man. To tell you the truth, man, everybody that jumps on board at any given time, whether you're a long-time listener, viewer, or just watch and say, you know what, look at the tomfooleries of these guys. I want to say thank you, completely in your debt for that. I think that that's actually a wonderful, wonderful thing. If you got friends, buddies, tell them about what we do and what we talk about. It's a lot of fun. Mili Arzola, muy felicidades. Happy New Year to you too, mi linda amiga. My God, I love this. It's just really, really nice. Wonderful people jumping on board. Espero que la haya pasado muy bonito anoche. I hope that you had a wonderful time. Hmm. Wow. See, again, no struggle. One of the things that when I have worked in humidors, and when I have stepped in and assisted in development of humidor environments, or in sales or whatnot at any company that I've been with, one of the things that I say to everybody is, we're not in the business of suffering, and struggling for that enjoyment factor. We're in the business of just the enjoyment of that cigar. We really want you guys to understand that a cigar should not give you troubles. A cigar should eliminate some. Had a rough day, take a cigar, maybe a nice. I don't have any. There we go. For example, you got a nice beer. Listen, this was empty. This was this was actually one of the ones that we did last week. It is the Trooper Sun and Steel by Iron Maiden. So look at that. How cool is that? Get a good cigar, get a good beer, and decompress. Let some of those worries go away. Let some of that stress of the day go away. We're not in the business of giving you a cigar so that you can be like, I can't draw. Oh my God, the cigar's horrible. Or, I always recommend to a lot of cigar shop owners or the humidor staff that they find at least 4 or 5 favorites, if you will, within the realm of what they're selling. Get you 4 or 5 favorites that you can really nail everything about them as to why you like them, why you love them, and then that will immediately help to have a base of conversation with your prospective customers, a knowledgeable base at that. Because when people keep asking, hey man, what do you recommend? What are your favorites? What do you smoke? Now you got about 4 or 5 cigars that if you have them there, you can basically, let people know, hey, I do this. I do these cigars regularly. I do these cigars all the time. I know so much about these cigars that I would love for you to get to know them. I would like for you to smoke them. That is something I recommend highly to everybody. 4 or 5. You don't have to smoke the entire humidor, but get you your 4 or 5 favorites in there, and then you'll be able to better educate your customer base, your clients. It'll be for a better experience all the way. And yes, the monetary side, of course, it helps to put money into the register, because like that, you're saying, well, you know what? I'm going to sell something that I know, that I have fallen in love with smoking, that I enjoy it. So that's what I'm going to do. It helps you put some change into the register. So just a tip, just something to think about. If you guys are, I'm sure retailers do this all the time. I'm sure their humidor staff is supremely knowledgeable. I'm just saying, what do I know? Anyways, I just smoke cigars. Mm, look at that. Is anybody smoking anything right now? Jump in, please. Let us know. I definitely want you guys to enjoy yourselves. Let's take a look here. We're almost on the podcast. Hey guys, listen, we've got about 5.5 minutes left, so we're not gonna go too deep today. I just wanted to jump in. I wanted to say hi. I wanted to see how you guys were doing. Did you have a good New Year's Eve? I know it's been impacted everywhere. Everything from the customary Times Square in New York, that whatever, the ball dropping. I mean, there was like almost nobody there. I saw something last night which I wasn't a big fan of. I love Miami. I love where I'm from. But South Beach, man, a lot of people were just blatantly, stupidly, and I mean that, blatantly and stupidly disregarding And I understand the social distancing and wearing the mask. I get that it was a night to celebrate, a night to just maybe put behind us all the 2020 stuff. But you know what? Take care of yourselves. This is when we're gonna see spikes in people getting coronavirus. This is when now the next few months is gonna be like, oh my God, people are all over the place coming up positive. There's now apparently a new strain of it. I hope that's not a serious thing, God forbid. But I saw that and I wasn't too keen on that. Just for everybody, please take care of yourselves. Act accordingly, stay safe, be protected. We all wanna go back to not wearing masks. We all wanna go back to sharing beautiful times and moments with our loved ones 100%. But we have lost loved ones this year. We have maybe lost friends. um, I think that if you begin looking around, you may know someone who was impacted by coronavirus. You may know someone, or you yourself may have lost someone to the coronavirus. So again, just be safe, and be safe. Oh, Chris, absolutely. Yes, we have shipped to Canada before. Just keep that in mind. Um, I use United States Postal Service, USPS. Um, we can ship pretty much anywhere. Let me know, IM or PM, private message me, whatever you like. I can guide you through that process. Not a worries, my man. 100% at your service. So we also, by the way, if you're interested, we're doing a BOGO still. I was going to do it till the end of the year, but you know what? Whatever. Um, it's still on the website. We're doing a BOGO, which is buy one get one half off. It's 82.99 or $83 for 50 cigars. So take a look at that. The coffee is also on the website as well. So 50 cigars for $83, great deal. That gives you a lot of good smoking time. You can share. If you got maybe a buddy that you want to say, hey man, I want you to try some cigars. You now have plenty of cigars to share around, and have a good time with your friends. So absolutely, private message me, Duncan Echevarria on Facebook. So whatever you need, I got you, Chris. Like I said, we ship everywhere. I know some shipping rates are different because you are considered international, but I'm trying to remember. It wasn't too expensive. It really, really, really wasn't. And I always work it out with my guys in Canada. So I've shipped to Alberta. I've shipped to Quebec. I've shipped quite a bit to Quebec. I think I have one that went to Montreal. I think I think there was one in Montreal that I shipped it, and I always worked with the guys. So fear not, I got you covered. Um, I believe that we're about a minute and a half out from the podcast wrapping up. So I'm also going to begin doing that. Like I said, I wanted to just jump in with you guys for a little bit, smoke a cigar. My first cigar of the year, my first cigar. I know everybody's running around right now trying to, I guess, get those the number one cigar lists, and what everybody's doing and all that stuff. So listen, you know what? Make your own cigar list. Make your own top 10. That's what I do. I make my own top 10. I do. Um, I'm gonna show this because this is my buddy Kirby Hantes. This is what's left of my last Stogie Road Edición 35. I smoked that sucker down to nothing. I loved it. It was great. That's one of my. I'm gonna say that it's top three right there. There you go. So top two. There you go. Mm. Everybody, listen. Have a good one. Enjoy yourselves. Love everybody that's in your life. If you can, just a little love. Just put out a little love, a little caring. Put it out there. It's amazing what the return on that investment is. It's massive. It's absolutely massive. We're now on 3 channels on Facebook. We are on my personal channel, Duncan Echevarria. We're on Doña Noli Cigars, Doña Noli Cigar Shop. We are on YouTube. We're on Periscope. We're on Twitch. Amazing. I love it. All right, the podcasters. I'm going to go ahead and Save this show. Super duper excited about that. There we go. Save episode. And I'll go ahead and post it immediately. Immediately. Um, but one last thing. We got a fresh start now. We got a brand new year ahead of us. We've put behind us 2 decades. I was doing some thinking earlier today. 2 decades we've already put behind us. Where were we 20 years ago? Where were we? Crazy, right? Crazy. So let's see what the next decade will do. Let's see what the next couple of decades will do. I'm super stoked about it. Let's see what this year is going to do. I'm even more super duper stoked about it. Um, we're already here. We are 12 hours 35 minutes into it. So what have you done positive this year, this brand new year? I know what I did. I came on board to talk to you guys, and I love all of you guys. To Puerto Rico, to Canada, to South Carolina, to everywhere. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate everything that you guys do. Um, I'm at your service. As I always say, I am at your service. God bless you all. Enjoy. And I'm going to begin. Actually, I'm going to continue doing this day the right way with all my loved ones. God bless. And smoke well, because I do.